Well, here it is, new year, new Ask Me Anything. For those of you that have never done one of these, you guys submitted questions, many questions. Some of the questions I throw away because they're not even real questions. You just say random things like quates 100 times, mind you. But you ask the question. If it's a good question, I'll ask it, maybe give you a little bit of credit for the question, and then we move on, post it, and you enjoy. All right, this is from Mary Louise McGee. Can you sing opera? No. What's your credit card number? No. Am I your favorite student? I don't have favorites. Give me money. Not a question, but no. And do you do ballet? I do not do ballet. I'm a fan of ballet. My daughter does ballet. I think it is a very disciplined form of art. It requires a lot of athleticism. I think it's an underrated thing that needs to be appreciated more by the masses. Harrison asked, when did you decide to grow your hair out, and how many scrunchies do you own? That's a great question. Harrison, this growing my hair out has been an ongoing thing for about 3.5 years. It gets to a point where my head looks like a helmet, and so I just cut it off, and then I'm like, I'm going to grow it out, so I'll start over. But that's not the case now. We've grown it out. We're past the helmet head stage. So I think it's here to stay for at least a little bit. We'll see what happens. How many scrunchies do you own? More than one, less than 10. I just bought a pack of them, okay? What are some of your favorite hobbies? Maddie asked me this. Man, I love the beach. I love camping. I love going for hikes through the mountains. I love traveling, just hopping in the car and going places with the family. Amusement parks. I love the airport. Like, the airport for me is like, means you're going somewhere, which is fantastic. I love running, working out, eating. I like restaurants. Like I love eating out, like going to a restaurant, a sushi spot or something like that. Please and thank you. Yeah, those are some of my hobbies. DJ asks a very important question. Como te llamo? Je suis Strider. Je m'appelle Strider. And what is my favorite episode of Bluey? 2. I love the episode where they play doctor. I think that is one of the funniest episodes. And I also love the episode where they reenact Chili and Bandit's first date. That's quite comical as well. Jax asks if I eat beans. I do. Quinn asks who your favorite Cobra Kai character is. Now, listen, okay, hear me out. This may be a bit controversial. I liked Daniel-san, okay? And then he just was an antagonizer, man. He kept being mean to my boy Johnny. So Johnny is my boy. I'm a huge fan of Johnny. He's like the anti-hero. He's like the bad dude, but like he does a lot of cool things, good things. So I think Johnny's great. Abby says, pineapple on pizza, ? Yeah, like, why would you ever have pizza any other way? Pineapple on pizza is the way it should be. Some of you right now, DJ Taylor, some of you guys are screaming, freaking out. Guess what? It's the way it should be, okay? Calm yourself. Grant asks, will you let us pick for team sports? I think he means, will I let you pick a team sport? There are days where you get the option. Yeah, certainly. It's a long year, so you'll get choices for sure. Zoe asks, what are your opinions on Zoe? I think she's a righteous dude. What's your favorite food? Sushi, for sure. Or like a raw, like just seared, delicious New York strip steak, like just seared. So the inside is still purple, like even cold, right? It's called, I think it's called blue. You ask for it blue, and they just sear the sides. That is the best way to have steak. So those two things are probably my favorite. I also love crab legs, but it's just a lot of work. Graham asked how old my children are. Well, my oldest is 3.5, Colette, and my youngest is 5 months old, Nora. Quinn asked, what's your favorite sport to play and watch? I don't know if I have a favorite sport to play. I definitely love watching baseball. I love watching college football as well. So those are probably my two favorite. I love watching tennis too. Tennis is just really, it takes a lot of athleticism, and it's a pretty fast moving sport, as far as like, how quick people get points and things like that. So that makes it entertaining as well. Dang, Quinn, with the questions. What's your favorite movie? That's an awesome question. My favorite movie, man. Let me name a couple. I like Interstellar. I like Jaws. I'm a huge Jaws fan. Okay, Jaws might be there. Goonies too. I love the Back to the Future trilogy. Those are great. Um, what else do I like? La La Land. That was a good movie too. Um, yeah, those are a few for you. Sorry, I can't get that list down. Zoe, another good question. Call of Duty or Fortnite? I've never played Fortnite, so definitely Call of Duty. Among Us or Roblox? This is Charlotte. I have no idea what either of those things are, so no. Abby asked what the meaning of life is. That's a very, very good question, very deep question that I don't think we'll have time to get into today. But there is a meaning to life. There's a meaning to all this craziness. I promise you that. Quinn asked if I'll do a live stream. Nah. DJ asks, California fried chicken or Kentucky fried chicken? I like neither. No fried chicken for me. I like it bare, baby. Just grilled chicken, some spices, some seasoning. That's amazing. Do I like flamingos? Yeah, Jax, I do, man. Good question. Abby asks on behalf of Miss Lynn, what made me decide to be a teacher? It's a great question. A couple of things. I'm really passionate about history. I love history. I'm a total history buff, nerd, whatever you want to call it, geek. I don't care. Students, I'm a huge fan of people. It's a great environment to be in. I do it for you guys. I come to work every day for you guys. I'm not in it for anything else. And it's a great schedule. I get summers off. I get lots of breaks. It just works with being able to have a family and having a career as well. So those are the three reasons. Am I an alien? Levingenstead asks. No. Why do you have long hair? Because I haven't gotten a haircut. Why do you wear suits on Monday? This is Livingston again. I'm a huge believer that how you present yourself is how you feel about yourself. So if you are wearing sweatpants with like mustard stains on it and like a shirt that's inside out and smells like toe fungus, like you may not feel super great about yourself. But if you dress up, you feel good. You feel better, right? Everyone likes getting fancy at least sometimes. So I start my Mondays off a little more dressed up because it helps me set the tone for the week. Gives me a little more confidence, a little more oomph to my step, makes me feel good about the day, about moving forward. So that's why I dress up on Mondays. Sets the tone for the rest of the week. Cal asks what your favorite book is or what's your favorite movie. We answered the movie one. My favorite book? Man. There's a few. I like C.S. Lewis. Mere Christianity is a great book. The Problem with Pain is a great book. There's a Dietrich Bonhoeffer biography by Eric Matexis that I really like. 12 Rules of Life by Jordan Peterson's really good. What are some other good ones? Blackout by Candace Owens is a great book. I'm trying to think of some really good books that I've read. I'm always reading, so there's plenty of books that I'm really into that I can't even think of right now because they're just not in my wavelength. But I'm always reading. I'm always looking for good book recommendations as well. So if you have some, please pass them along. Owen asks, how many jobs have you had? Because I know it's more than one. Dude, I don't have a total for you. I have been working since I was 11 years old. I would work in the summertime and so for however long that is, for sure. My favorite flower, I love roses and peonies, great looking flowers. And then this is a whole list of like Nick or Carter, Gab or Carter, Zoe or Gabby, Mimi or Charlotte, Sarah or Abby, Sawyer or Presley, Nick or Andrew, Sarah or Abby, Hunter or Holland, Jax or Lily, Tyler or Lily, Quinn or Dash. I plead the fifth on every single one of those. I like you and your sibling equally, okay, without fail. And then the last question, NBA or NFL? For sure, neither. Could care less. I like college football, I like MLB, and I like soccer as well. So the different leagues out there that exist. All right, great question, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and we'll see you on Monday.